Hello there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to delve into the topic of the tallest and shortest NBA players who will be playing in the 2025-26 season. So, without further ado, let's begin this exciting journey immediately. Yuki Kawamura, 5 feet 8 inches. RJ Davis, 6 feet 0 inches. Kyle Lowry, 6 feet 0 inches. Jose Alvarado, 6 feet 0 inches. Mike Conley, 6 feet 0 inches. Fred VanVleet, 6 feet 0 inches. Aaron Holiday, 6 feet 0 inches. Ryan Nembhard, 6 feet 0 inches. Peyton Pritchard, 6 feet 1 inch. Jamal Shead, 6 feet 1 inch. Trey Jones, 6 feet 1 inch. Davion Mitchell, 6 feet 1 inch. Mark Sears, 6 feet 1 inch. Jevon Carter, 6 feet 1 inch. Darius Garland, 6 feet 1 inch. Miles McBride, 6 feet 1 inch. Stephen Curry, 6 feet 2 inches. Gary Payton II, 6 feet 2 inches. Jean-Marie Bouye, 6 feet 2 inches. Cole Anthony, 6 feet 2 inches. Drew Smith, 6 feet 2 inches. Emmanuel Quickly, 6 feet 2 inches. Elijah Martin, 6 feet 2 inches. Chucky Hepburn, 6 feet 2 inches. Jalen Brunson, 6 feet 2 inches. Kyrie Irving, 6 feet 2 inches. Marcus Sasser, 6 feet 2 inches. Bronny James, 6 feet 3 inches. CJ McCollum, 6 feet 3 inches. Eric Gordon, 6 feet 3 inches. Marcus Smart, 6 feet 3 inches. Gabe Vincent, 6 feet 3 inches. Anthony Simons, 6 feet 3 inches. Jared McCain, 6 feet 3 inches. Pat Spencer, 6 feet 3 inches. Norman Powell, 6 feet 3 inches. Ryan Rollins, 6 feet 3 inches. Rob Dillingham, 6 feet 3 inches. Jaden Hardy, 6 feet 3 inches. Caleb Grill, 6 feet 3 inches. Malachi Branham, 6 feet 4 inches. Bub Carrington, 6 feet 4 inches. AJ Johnson, 6 feet 4 inches. Hayden Gray, 6 feet 4 inches. Derek White, 6 feet 4 inches. Lonnie Walker 4, 6 feet 4 inches. Luguentz Dort, 6 feet 4 inches. Jalen Green, 6 feet 4 inches. Grayson Allen, 6 feet 4 inches. Kevin Porter Jr., 6 feet 4 inches. AJ Green, 6 feet 4 inches. Gary Harris, 6 feet 4 inches. Will Richard, 6 feet 4 inches. Quentin Grimes, 6 feet 4 inches. Dante DiVincenzo, 6 feet 4 inches. Anthony Edwards, 6 feet 4 inches. Jamal Murray, 6 feet 4 inches. Russell Westbrook, 6 feet 4 inches. Jalen Pickett, 6 feet 4 inches. Cason Wallace, 6 feet 4 inches. Ochai Agbaji, 6 feet 5 inches. VJ Edgecombe, 6 feet 5 inches. Hunter Salas, 6 feet 5 inches. Taron Armstrong, 6 feet 5 inches. Moses Moody, 6 feet 5 inches. Tyler Harrow, 6 feet 5 inches. Pelle Larsson, 6 feet 5 inches. Kasparas Jakušionis, 6 feet 5 inches. Austin Reeves, 6 feet 5 inches. Chris Minon, 6 feet 5 inches. Dante Exum, 6 feet 5 inches. Klay Thompson, 6 feet 5 inches. Caleb Martin, 6 feet 5 inches. Ayo Dosunmu, 6 feet 5 inches. Kobe White, 6 feet 5 inches. Brandon Podziemski, 6 feet 5 inches. Javonte Green, 6 feet 5 inches. Draymond Green, 6 feet 6 inches. Luka Doncic, 6 feet 6 inches. Jaylen Brown, 6 feet 6 inches. Hugo Gonzalez, 6 feet 6 inches. Baylor Shireman, 6 feet 6 inches. Justin Champagny, 6 feet 6 inches. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6 feet 6 inches. Nikola Topic, 6 feet 6 inches. Jalen Williams, 6 feet 6 inches. Grady Dick, 6 feet 6 inches. RJ Barrett, 6 feet 6 inches. AJ Lawson, 6 feet 6 inches. Kashad Johnson, 6 feet 6 inches. Jamie Jaquez Jr., 6 feet 6 inches. Taurean Prince, 6 feet 6 inches. Dalton Connect, 6 feet 6 inches. Cade Cunningham, 6 feet 6 inches. Karis LeVert, 6 feet 6 inches. Ozar Thompson, 6 feet 6 inches. Jonathan Kuminga, 6 feet 7 inches. Jordan Walsh, 6 feet 7 inches. Chris Middleton, 6 feet 7 inches. Corey Kispert, 6 feet 7 inches. Justin Edwards, 6 feet 7 inches. Kevin Huerter, 6 feet 7 inches. Patrick Williams, 6 feet 7 inches. Dallin Terry, 6 feet 7 inches. Andrew Wiggins, 6 feet 7 inches. Scotty Barnes, 6 feet 7 inches. Jamison Battle, 6 feet 7 inches. Colin Murray Boyles, 6 feet 7 inches. Jameer Watkins, 6 feet 7 inches. Arthur Kaluma, 6 feet 7 inches. Jabari Walker, 6 feet 7 inches. Peyton Watson, 6 feet 7 inches. Jimmy Butler, 6 feet 7 inches. Jason Tatum, 6 feet 8 inches. Anthony Gill, 6 feet 8 inches. Bilal Coulibaly, 6 feet 8 inches. Will Riley, 6 feet 8 inches. Kelly Oubre Jr., 6 feet 8 inches. Brandon Ingram, 6 feet 8 inches. Jared Vanderbilt, 6 feet 8 inches. Rui Hachimura, 6 feet 8 inches. Eric Dixon, 6 feet 8 inches. Nigel Hayes Davis, 6 feet 8 inches. Adu Fierro, 6 feet 8 inches. Paul George, 6 feet 8 inches. Josh Minot, 6 feet 8 inches. Sam Hauser, 6 feet 8 inches. Kevin Knox, 6 feet 8 inches. LeBron James, 6 feet 9 inches. Chris Boucher, 6 feet 9 inches. Sandro Mamukelashvili, 6 feet 9 inches. Jonathan Mogbo, 6 feet 9 inches. Bam Adebayo, 6 feet 9 inches. Kyle Kuzma, 6 feet 9 inches. Jalen Williams, 6 feet 9 inches. Marvin Bagley 6 feet 10 inches. Tristan Vukcevic, 6 feet 10 inches. Luka Garza, 6 feet 10 inches. Amari Williams, 6 feet 10 inches. Nikola Jovic, 6 feet 10 inches. Bobby Portis, 6 feet 10 inches. Jericho Sims, 6 feet 10 inches. Nikola Vucevic, 6 feet 10 inches. Jalen Smith, 6 feet 10 inches. Lachlan Olbrich, 6 feet 10 inches. Ousmane Dieng, 6 feet 10 inches. Thomas Sorber, 6 feet 10 inches. Adam Bona, 6 feet 10 inches. Johnny Broom, 6 feet 10 inches. Igor Milicic Jr., 6 feet 10 inches. Jalen Duren, 6 feet 10 inches. Miles Turner, 6 feet 11 inches. Andre Drummond, 6 feet 11 inches. Ulrich Chomsch, 6 feet 11 inches. Zach Collins, 6 feet 11 inches. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 6 feet 11 inches. Steven Adams, 6 feet 11 inches. Kevin Durant, 6 feet 11 inches. Isaiah Hartenstein, 6 feet 11 inches. Alex Sarr, 7 feet 0 inches. Neemias Quetta, 7 feet 0 inches. DeAndre Ayton, 7 feet 0 inches. Jackson Hayes, 7 feet 0 inches. Mark Williams, 7 feet 0 inches. Nick Richards, 7 feet 0 inches. Joel Embiid, 7 feet 0 inches. Jacob Poeltl, 7 feet 0 inches. Kel'el Ware, 7 feet 0 inches. Brandon Carlson, 7 feet 0 inches. Quinton Post, 7 feet 0 inches. Christian Koloko, 7 feet 0 inches. Vladislav Golden, 7 feet 0 inches. Chet Holmgren, 7 feet 1 inch. Rudy Gobert, 7 feet 1 inch. Common Maluak, 7 feet 2 inches. Victor Wembanyama, 7 feet 3 inches. Bol Bol, 7 feet 3 inches. Zach Edey, 7 feet 4 inches. Friends, we are excited to introduce another remarkable part of this video for your enjoyment. So kindly like and subscribe to our channel for more fantastic content.